In this problem, we will solve the given system of equations algebraically using substitution. Now, typically, when we're using this method, it's best to write the problems side by side. So we have y equals 2x plus 8, and then to the right of that, we'll write y equals negative 3x plus 3. Now, in this problem, since both equations are solved for y, we can take one of them, I'll take the one on the right, and replace the y in the equation on the left with the expression that it equals negative 3x plus 3. So we'll take that and insert it in the place of the y over here on the left. So what that's going to give us is a negative 3x plus 3 for the left side of the equation, and then a 2x plus 8 on the right. And what we end up with by making this substitution is one equation with one variable, and we know how to solve those. We start by noticing we have variables on the left side and the right side, so we're going to take the variable term on the right, the 2x, we're going to move it to the left side by adding its opposite. And of course I'm going to put that underneath the negative 3x because they are like terms. On the right side, they will add to 0 and drop out. And on the left side, we'll take our negative 3x minus 2x for a negative 5x plus the 3 equals 8. And continuing now to isolate the variable x, that's our goal, now that we've got them together. So we'll now move the 3 with its opposite, negative 3, to both sides. And then finally we're down to negative 5x, because the 3's add to 0 and drop out, equals 5. So our last step will be to get rid of the negative 5. It's connected to the x with multiplication. We'll get rid of it with division. And we end up with x equals negative 1. Then the next step is to take that value of x equals negative 1 and insert it back into the expression for y. So we now have y equals negative 3, and replacing the x with our answer that we found of negative 1 plus 3. And doing the math out, order of operations will multiply first, so negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3, and 3 plus 3 gets us 6. So our solution to the system of equations using substitution is the ordered pair, negative 1 for the x, 6 for the y. And we can check this by inserting the ordered pair into each of the problems and seeing that they work. For example, in the first equation, if we put in negative 1, we'd have 2 times negative 1 plus 8. That would give us negative 2 plus 8, or 6, exactly what we're supposed to end up with. In the second equation, we take negative 3 times negative 1. That would give us a positive 3. And 3 plus 3 gets us 6 again. So we know this works in both equations, and that's why we call it the solution to the system.